It's Feature Freaking Friday, and you know what that means. Today, we have a collaboration of The Uncertain and BVDMIND. These two bands come together to do a cover of Where Have You Been by Rihanna, and it's really good. So, before we jump in, just a friendly reminder to please like and subscribe. And with that said, let's jump into it.
I've been everywhere, man, looking for someone who can please me, love me all night long. I've been everywhere, man, looking for you, babe, searching for you, babe. Where have you been? 'Cause I never see you around. Are you hiding from me? Yeah. Somewhere in the crowd.
Okay, this sounds freaking great. From the vocals to the layering of the vocals. This song it's really interesting because it can be taken and kind of transformed in different ways. And one way that I do want to kind of talk about too is obviously it's when you listen to the original, and they do a good job of kind of bringing that original sound, that very kind of pop, and in some parts even EDM, into this, and then also bringing in, that rock element. And so it's kind of, in this, it's like the meeting of the two. But the song is really interesting because, again, like I said, you can really play with it. And one way that it's also been kind of transformed is I've seen it a lot on social media, where they take it, they slow it down, and they kind of just isolate those vocals for the "Where Have You Been" portion of the song, and it just makes it like this like big kind of epic sound. And so it's like you can transform it like that. You can transform it with the rock element. And then obviously in this one, you kind of have the marrying of the two kind of original sound and then the rock element. I'm quite liking this. This is pretty good. And it's lovely. So let's continue. And now we're gonna get the second vocalist.
I've been everywhere, man, looking for someone who can please me, love me all night long. I've been everywhere, man, looking for you, babe, searching for you, baby. Where have you been? 'Cause I never see you around. Are you hiding from me? Yeah. Somewhere in the crowd. Where
before we get into the guitar moment here, I also want to say another way that they transformed this is that they made it into a duet. And I think that really freaking works, especially with the, kind of the subject matter of the song. And, obviously in the original, it's just one vocalist. So it kind of gives that idea of it's one person's kind of view of another person. But in this, they bring in, they got two peeps and they're talking about each other, which is just like so sweet. Reciprocated love. Love it. And their vocals together are absolutely lovely. From the side of I want to say Blood Mind, but BVD might mean something else. BVD might mean something else. But I want to say BVDMIND, he really brings in those, he brings in a little, whereas for The Uncertain, the vocalist from The Uncertain, she really brings this crisp, clean, kind of belty sound, and then he brings a little bit of that grit in there, and then obviously it's just cool to see both sides of it, and having it be a duet. And honestly, everything has been really well done, and I'm quite enjoying this. But let's get to this guitar breakdown, and then we will finish this up. Someone who can please me, love me all night long. I've been everywhere, man, looking for you, babe. Looking for you, babe. Searching for you, babe. Oh my God. And then we got some harsh vocals there at the end, which was absolutely freaking lovely. And again, I love it. I love a mix because I love when you take those harsh vocals and you put them in a specific part that you really want to just, amplify emotionally. And I really liked that. That was a lovely way to kind of like really peak there at the end and then kind of zone and very like kind of like focus back in on those clean vocals from the Uncertain vocalist. And one other thing I want to say before we peace out here is that everybody has presence. And I think the performance in this was lovely. And again, I feel like the presence that they had on screen, and just like the chemistry that they had together, like they were having a good time, and then obviously also representing these characters in a sense, and emotions and stuff like that. And it was just all around was really freaking well done. And for those of you that watched, I just want to say that they do have, obviously this is a cover of a Rihanna song, but they both have their own original music. So I'm going to post socials down below for each of these bands. This was a collaboration between two bands, so I will post separate socials for both bands down below. So if you want to go check out more of their stuff, definitely check the description. But that was freaking awesome. So thank you very much to The Uncertain and to BVDMIND. Thank you for sharing with me, with the channel, and I hope that everyone enjoyed this reaction. And as per usual, if you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you cutie patooties in the next one. Bye, y'all.